Hi everyone, and welcome to your yoga practice today. This is going to be a beautiful class for your entire body that's going to allow you to open your heart. We're going to get into some nice shoulder stretching. We'll work into our hip flexors a little bit too, which will feel really good. So hopefully your body is ready to move for about 40 to 45 minutes. And again, this is always all levels, so if there's anything that you want to add on or take away, you can do that at any time. Let's go ahead and grab our mats and we'll start our practice. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and bring ourselves down to our hands and our knees. All right, so I want you to find a tabletop. And then I want you just to move your hips a little bit from side to side, just to kind of open up here and then push back and then almost like move forward. Not like into an up dog or cobra, but just like hips back, shoulders forward. Good, and then exhale, pause here, untuck your toes, send your hips back with me, and then rest your forehead down onto your mat. Bend your elbows, look if you need to. Walk your elbows forward, glue your thumbs behind your neck. And then as you do this, you should feel your chest kind of fall down closer to the ground. You should feel your upper back stretch. And I want you to breathe in and out quietly. Relax your jaw, let your elbows extend forward as you stretch in this way. And if you're not comfortable, then don't hold your hands here. You're more than welcome to shift your arms into a different position or space than what we're holding them in now. And you're going to take 3 more deep breaths as you feel the extension from your underarms. Deeply breathing in and deeply breathing out. Inhale as you fill up, exhale to let it go. And then if your elbows are still bent with me, maybe let your arms extend forward. And then exhale, maybe put your head down. Maybe one ear or the opposing ear, completely up to you. And then exhale, shift forward, tabletop, hands and knees. Good. Step back to plank, one foot and then the other, or just pick up both your knees. So hold here with me, shoulders on top of wrists, core is engaged. Holding 5, starting to build strength in the arms. 4, 3, 2, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, elevate your heart. So here's your cobra. Your hips are down. You're not overdoing it here. Good. Exhale, tabletop. Now, stack the shoulders over the wrist. Raise your right arm up to the sky. We're going to thread the needle, but we're not going to hold it. So we're just going to do the thoracic mobility 3 times. 1, reach your arm back up. 2, good. Reach your arm back up. Last one, 3, let the shoulder tap. Inhale, reach your arm back up with me. Good, put your hand down. Left side, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through, tap the shoulder. Good, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through, shoulder taps. One more time with me, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through, tap the shoulder. Good job on the mobility. Inhale, reach back up. Good. Exhale, both hands down. Tuck your toes again, plank, hold, 5. We're going to lower to our bellies in 4, 3, 2, look forward, chaturanga, dandasana, lower. Untuck your toes, again, cobra. So what makes this cobra is that my pelvis is still down, my hips are down versus that up dog that lifts higher. This time, exhale, tuck your toes right here. Pick up your shins and then push back to downward facing dog. Booty to the sky, gaze back to your thighs, lift up with your butt. Good. Exhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump forward. I'm going to take a few steps to arrive. Once you arrive, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, fold in. Good. Again, halfway lift your spine. So stick out your bum, reach your chest forward. Good. Fold in. I want you to gaze down and back. And breathe. 3. Good. Let your body hang heavy. 2. And then on 1, we're going to very slowly bring our hands to our legs, walk the hands up the legs, almost like we're assisting ourselves. And then we stand together. Good. Inhale, arms sweep up. Let's get tall here, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, let's fold forward together, bow down. Inhale, lengthen halfway, body goes long. Exhale, fold in. It's called a half sun salutation. We're going to stand back up again. So inhale, reach up tall with me. Good. Exhale, maybe dive down if it's comfortable. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, third round, reach up. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. This time, exhale, full sun salutation. Step or jump back, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. So maybe this time you take your up dog and then push back through your down dog. Gazing at your toes. Exhale, soften your knees. Now remember your Ujjayi breath. That's the breath we use where we breathe in and out of our nose. So I want you to find that now. Good. Right leg rises. Inhale, reach your leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Beautiful. Now, to come up onto your fingertips, bend your right knee, squeeze your glutes. Left hand stays down, twist. 3. Good. Hold on to this. Open up your chest for me. 2. Exhale, right hand lowers, L shape, left leg lifts up. So meet me right here. Good. Squeeze your bum and then gently bow down. Take a standing split. Good. Lift your left leg even higher. Exhale, lower your feet together, and then I invite you into a forward fold. Take a half lift of your spine. Exhale, try to straighten the legs a little bit more. Good. Inhale, stand tall with me. Lean back. Let your heart open. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Hands greet your toes. Inhale, flat back. Full vinyasa, same as before. Step or jump back. This is your chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, transition. Good. Exhale, push back. So again, just breathe here. Can you close your lips? Can you send the breath in and out of your nose? And focusing on the breath can really help to clear the mind if it's feeling stressed, anxious, or aware of something else other than your yoga practice. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Step forward with me, exhale. Put your foot right between your hands with me. There you go. Now come up onto your fingertips, send your heart forward. Put your right hand down and let's twist together. So I'm going to spin my spine towards you as my top hand reaches and I'm pushing through my back heel, really activating my legs, but also at the same time getting in a nice stretch. L shape. Put your left hand down. Good. Now pop up, right heel to the sky. Hold it so you're in an L. Don't let your foot go above your hip. Now intentionally dive down. Right leg lifts as high as you can. 3. Good. Standing splits. Keep lifting. 2. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Half lift the spine, lengthen. Cup the back of your calf muscles. Pull your chest into your legs. Lift up through your tailbone. Let your head hang heavy. Good. Stretch out your hamstrings. Feel the release. And then inhale, slowly bring the body all the way through standing until you arrive at the top. Good. Let's raise our right knee up in line with our belly button. Take your left hand outside of your thigh. Now take your right arm up, bicep is next to your ear, and you're just gonna gently rotate open to the right. So go ahead and turn your eyes all the way behind you. See your right thumb. It's funny, I can see the wind blowing the plants outside, and it's like making me like, woo, woo. Inhale, come back to center, feet together, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, hands greet toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Put your left knee down, and once the knee lowers, keep the back toes tucked or untucked. So make sure your right foot is forward. From there, inhale, bring the palms together, raise both arms up for your knee down crescent moon. Good. Take another full breath, and then we're going to draw a big circle with both of our arms. So go ahead and move with me in a giant circle. Interlace the fingers if you want to, right at the base of the low back, and then start to open your heart. 3. Let your knee bend forward. 2. Good. Exhale, release your hands down. Half split. So bump your left knee back. I'm going to pick up my left knee, bump it back, which is going to give me room to then straighten my right leg. And then you can still wiggle your heel forward if you want to, a little bit more. And then bow down over your right shin. Good. Stretch out the back of your right hamstring. Soften and breathe into the area behind your leg. Good. On your next breath, bring your foot a little bit closer to you, so drag it back. And then re-bend your right knee. Good. We're moving to plank. 1, 2, 3. Left knee lifts, then the right foot joins it. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, transition. Exhale, lift your hips, come to down dog. Taking 2 breaths to the back of the mat as you push evenly with both hands, lifting up through the tailbone for me. And then when you're ready, you're going to look forward, step or hop. Ready, set, go. Lengthen your spine halfway from the front of the mat. Exhale, same as before, grab the calf muscles, pull your chest to your thighs. Good. Inhale, stand tall, arms up, reach up, lean back. And then let the hands come down to your heart. Now we're going to bring our left knee up, okay? So lift it up with me. Right hand reaches outside. Squeeze your standing leg butt because your right leg wants to stay straight as your left arm comes up and around, opening the body, as I fall over, into a twist. Stand up really, really tall. Keep spinning your gaze back behind you. Lift your left knee slightly higher. And then on your next breath, let your feet come together. Let your arms come up to the sky. Good. Fold forward with me. Hands greet the mat. Flat back, lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps back. Right knee lowers to the mat as you exhale. Good. Now remember, tuck or untuck your back toes. Intentionally feel if you want it one way or the other. And then from there, inhale, bring your arms up as your palms come together. Let your heart reach forward. Good. Let your hips sink forward. Take your arms in a giant circle. Interlace the fingers above your butt. And then once you're there, now glide your knuckles down your leg to let your heart open. 3. Good. Send your chest forward. 2. Exhale. Let's frame our foot together. Now pick up your back knee. Bump it back a few inches. Let your left leg straighten. You might be in a good place there. Otherwise, let the heel kind of rock its way forward. And then fold over your shin. Feel the energy of your breath. Check in with your breath. Notice how you're feeling while you're here. Inhaling and exhaling slowly. And then from this place, you're going to very gently bend your knee forward. So drag the foot back some, bend it through. Pick up your right knee. And then before we come to plank, we're going to pivot to the right for a wide-legged forward fold. Take your arms out wide, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Grab your ankles, and then I invite you to pull your chest deeply into your thighs. Your head is going to hang heavy here as your tailbone tips up. And as you pull your chest even further to your legs, 3. Can you tuck your chin? Can you look up towards your booty? 2. Exhale, release the hands down. Lengthen your spine halfway. Keep your feet exactly where they are. Keep your legs straight, but walk your hands to your back right foot. So it's almost like you're taking this twist to the right. You're not moving into triangle. You're not moving into a different pose. You're just kind of feeling that pull from the opposite side body. And now same thing to the front of the mat. Walk your fingertips to the front of the mat. And you're almost going to kind of push your hips away from you here. Same thing. Your feet are still grounding down. So as your fingertips move from side to side, keep pushing the hips. Good. Return to center slowly. Exhale, drop your head down. Now pivot back to the front of the mat. Really nice job in your wide-legged fold. Step into plank. 1, 2, 3. Chaturanga, we lower together. Cobra up dog. You extend the heart high to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. I invite you to push your hips back. Bend your knees. Good. Look forward, step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift your spine, so you want to really let your heart reach forward. And then exhale, fold in when you feel ready. Bend your knees. I want you to bring your feet together. We're coming into chair pose, okay? So nice little squat, booty comes out, arms come up. And if it's not your favorite pose, it's okay. It's not my favorite pose either. Exhale, pull your hands in. Now drop the butt slightly lower, twist to your right, cross your tricep over your thigh. There you go. Get nice and deep here. Bend both of your knees. Now look at your toes. Make sure they're facing forward. Pull your knees together. Rotate through the hips. One more breath. Good work. Inhale, slowly return. Come back to chair. Back to standing split from the beginning. So fold forward, left leg lifts to the sky. Now bring your right hand behind your right calf muscle and then lift your left leg even higher. Option to stay here or bend your left knee. See how my heel is falling to my butt? Slide your right hand up and maybe grab your foot. 3. Good. Kick and lift with me. 2. And if you can't grab your foot, totally fine. Both hands down. Lift your leg higher. Good. Step it back for me. Left hand stays down. Right arm opens up. Twist. Now turn your right toes to the right. So your left foot is at the back of the mat. Your right foot is forward. So we went from that standing split to a lunge. Now look at my right foot, my right knee. It's going to turn towards you. And then I'm going to drop my back hip down, almost like I'm going to lay on the outside of my left hip. Good. Now reach out with your right arm. And then you're going to inhale, push up. Exhale, lower down. One more time. You should feel this in the outside of your hips. Inhale, push up. Good. Exhale, lower down. And there's a lot of pressure in your wrists, so stay with me. One more time. Bring your hips up. Come all the way around. Frame your foot. Step to plank. Chaturanga is your push-up. Back bend of choice. Exhale, push it back. Downward facing dog. Look at your toes. Bend your knees a little bit for me as you look at your toes. And I just want you to take a moment, slow your breath. Gaze forward to your hands, step or jump forward. Halfway lift from the front. Exhale, fold in. We return to chair pose. Bend your knees, reach up, sink down into your heels. Good. Gather your hands to heart center. Now we twist to our left. So I'm going to twist away from you as I bring my elbow across my thigh. Look down at your feet. Make sure they're still parallel. Squeeze your knees together. And then I invite you to twist your spine just a little bit more for 3. Sit lower towards your mat for 2. And then inhale, come back to center. Hold chair right here. Stay in it, stay in it. Good. Fold forward. Right leg rises. Left hand behind left calf muscle. Work on pulling your chest into your left leg. Now bend your right knee. Let your hip open. Reach your left hand up. Grab hold of your foot. And then I invite you to kick and lift your foot into your hand, working that really deep stretch through the right quad if you can. And if not, not a big deal. Just stay where you're comfortable for 3. Lift your knee up for 2. Both hands down on 1. And now we step all the way to the back of We step all the way to the back of the mat. So you should be in a lunge. Good. Now, right hand is down. Left arm opens up. You've been here before. Same as last time. I'm going to drop my back heel towards you. Spin your left toes to the left. So my left toes are facing the wall. Now I'm sitting on the outside of my right hip and I can feel the opening starting in the glute med specifically on both sides. Left palm up, please. Ready? Press up. Lower down. Press up. Lower down. One more time. Press up. Lift up. Core is engaged. Come all the way around. Frame your foot. And now again, we pivot to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Good. That we did this a few poses before. This time, take your peace sign fingers. I'm going to grab my big toes. My 2 fingers are going to go underneath my big toes. My thumbs are going to go on top, and then I'm going to pull and bend in order to fold forward. So my shoulders get involved a little bit, my biceps get involved a little bit, but then once I get to the bottom, there's some softening that I want each one of you to find here. So relax. Good. Release your hands slowly, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your fingertips to your back right foot, just like we did before. Keep the foot flat. Keep the toes forward facing. Nice. Now, take your right foot, turn the toes to the back of the mat. Fold over the shin, 3. Right hamstring should be getting a really nice stretch, 2. And if you're tight, you'll still feel this whether or not the leg is fully straight or not. Exhale, turn the right toes back along the long edge of the mat. Now walk the fingertips to the front of the mat. Don't move your feet. Good. Pick up your left foot. Full turn of your foot. Exhale, fold forward over your left leg. 3. Let your head hang heavy. Relax your breath. 2. Exhale, you guys are going to shift back through center, wide-legged forward fold. Let your head fall towards the earth. Good. Take your time. Again, pivot back to the front of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Breathe out slowly. All right, let's kick up the right leg. Bring your knee or nose, use your core. Send the leg all the way back up. Touch your right elbow, use your body, crunch in. Good, send your leg back up. You got one more, we're moving the knee to the left side, tap it. Good. Bring the leg all the way back up. Now step the right foot to the outside of your right hand And then let's put our left knee down. So this is a pose we all need, whether we work out too much, too little, sit too much, walk too much. It's like that pose that no matter why you're tight or in a strange sensation of too much feeling, this pose will feel good. So, option to stay on the palms and let your chest reach forward. My right toes are slightly turned out. Option to drop to your left and or right forearm. Option to bend the left knee, and then maybe you take the right arm around and you grab your foot. So right hand grabs left foot. Right hand pulls heel to butt. And then you work this opening, you work this rotation in the heart and in the chest to the sky. And you breathe. 3. And then I'm a little tight in my neck as well as tired, so I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm going to let my left ear fall to my left shoulder, and you might like that too. It might feel really nice and relaxing. Good. Let your foot go as your right arm comes up and around. Hands inside of right foot. Perfect. Pick up left knee. 1, 2, 3. Now, heel toe the right foot to the center of the mat, and you're going to L-shape the left leg. Ready, set. Second time you've been here, L-shape. Now, this is a hard transition. You're going to pull your hands to heart center for warrior 3. So you want to lift your chest up. Notice how I have some cobra in my heart. And then maybe you take your arms and you reach back. 3, 2, stand up slowly. Whoa. And release. Good. Hands by your sides, open your heart, relax your shoulders. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down. Take a nice flat back here, open up your heart. Now, Malasana, deep yogi squat, widen out your feet. Your toes are going to turn out 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, like your driving hands. Place your triceps into your thighs, and then I just want you to kind of stare down at your mat and check in with how your hips are responding here, all right? I can feel some tension building, so if I were to like round forward, I almost get a nice little stretch right here. But then after I round forward, I can work some opening by pulling my heart through as well. Good. Right arm is going to reach out in front of the right leg, so I'm putting my hand off to the right, to the outside of my body, and you see how my arm is inside of my knee. Left arm opens up, full stretch. Good. Exhale, hands come back to heart. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, left hand. And then push right arm up. Good. Let your knees open up. Beautiful. Gather your hands back to your heart. Exhale, either fold forward, or if crow pose is part of your practice, I want you to pop up. Walk your toes back some. Notice how I come up into the balls of my feet, bend my knees, shift forward, give it a try. Maybe you don't go anywhere, or maybe one foot, maybe both feet, maybe the feet touch, maybe you jump through chaturanga, maybe you slowly release. Totally your call. Let's all meet in downward facing dog when you are ready. You can flow through a vinyasa. I skipped my vinyasa that round. Up to you, but please do what feels best. Left leg lifts, knee to nose, exhale. Good. Left leg lifts. Left knee to left tricep, exhale. Left leg lifts. Left knee to right tricep, twist. Here we go, left leg lifts. And now we take that gentle step to the outside of our left hand. and we put our right knee down together. Turn your left toes out. Find that 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock turnout. Stay here. Great spot to stay. Don't even move. Maybe right forearm, maybe both forearms. Bend your back knee if you want to. Maybe just bend it and work the bend. Maybe you take the left arm around as I turn my spine towards you. And I'm going to gently start to pull my heel towards my bottom. 3. Open up your heart. 2. One more full breath in. 3, exhale, release your foot, bring your hand back around. And then exhale, tuck your right toes under for me. 1, 2, 3, pick up the knee. Heel toe the left foot to the center, and you're going to pick up your right leg. 1, 2, 3, L shape. Hold right here. Right leg is up, hands are on the mat, you got it. Now bring your hands to heart center, bringing your chest up, as I fall over, coming into cobra pose. This isn't cobra, by the way. This is warrior 3, but your cobra is in your chest. One more inhale. Big exhale. Good. Release your feet together and rest. Stand tall with me if you're folded forward. Take your arms all the way up one more time. Good. Exhale as you bow down slowly. Lengthen from the bottom, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back through chaturanga. You're almost there. Strong push up down, big back bend to open up. And then at the very, very beginning of class, we took child's pose. Let's take a child's pose. Rest. Let your head settle as your arms extend. Let your chest drop. And then sink your sit bones back towards your heels as you relax and breathe. Good. You're going to simply just roll to your hands and knees. Flip over and face the back of your mat. And then lay down. Hug your knees to your tummy. And if you don't want to face the back of your mat, you don't have to. You can face forward. Just pull your knees in nice and tight to your stomach, and I invite you to rock with me from left to right side slowly. And then you're going to push both feet to the sky. Good. Draw some circles with your ankles. Maybe you've been running or biking a lot or walking a lot or just wearing uncomfortable shoes. So especially as we get into our colder months, we just want to make sure we're protecting our feet. So draw your circles. And then either with the bent knees or straight legs, lift up your chest, pull everything towards each other. Really try to find a little stretch here in the low back and the back of the neck. Good. Exhale, release, bend your knees, plant your feet on your mat. Bridge pose, lift your hips up to the sky, squeeze your butt as you do so. Exhale, take your shoulder blades, walk them underneath your back. Palms face up or down as you elevate your hips to the sky. Really work on squeezing your glutes. Good. Keep opening up your heart, firming your quads for 3, 2. Exhale, slowly melt down inch by inch, bone by bone until you find the bottom. Hands are going to rest on your belly as you heel toe your feet apart, and I just want you to drop your knees from the right to the left. And then we're going to drop our knees to the left. You're going to pick up your left ankle, put it on top of your right thigh, and then maybe extend your arms over your head. Good. Exhale, let your ankle come off your thigh. You can keep your arms over your head. Drop your knees over to the right. Pick up your right ankle, put it on top of your left thigh. Good. Feel the opening. 3, 2, and 1. Let your ankle slide off. Bring it back through center. Good job. And then exhale, happy baby, knees to armpits. Grab the outside of your feet. Pull your knees down to your armpits as you feel this really nice stretch through your inner thighs. Deeply breathing in, deeply breathing out. And then I encourage you here to bring your feet together. Pick up your face and try to pull your face to your feet. 3, maybe your big toes can touch your forehead. 2, and if you're like, that's funny, then don't worry, they might not. And 1. Keep the right leg, lay the left leg down. Extend right leg to sky, hold above or below the knee, and just very slowly pull it towards you. Good. Release and switch. Left knee comes in slowly. Right leg lengthens long. Left leg pops up when ready. Hold above or below your knee. Flex your foot and pull your thigh towards us. 2 more breaths. And release on 1. Go ahead and let your body reach all the way out, arms over your head, legs long. Find a moment where you can just reach, breathe, and open. Good. Big exhale to let it go. And then I invite each one of you to release your hands, palms face up or hands on your belly. And then allow your eyes to close as you reset with your breath. How do you feel? How's your mind, body? How's your breath? Notice each little sensation of change and how your body responds. I want you to move your head from left to right, so you're just going to massage your neck with your eyes closed. And then let your head fall all the way to one side. Just pick a side. Try to roll your ear all the way down like you feel the stretch in the opposing side of the neck. And then same thing back through center, letting the ear roll all the way to the ground. Good. Bring the head back to neutral as your knees gently come in toward your chest. We're going to take a gentle rock up and down to seated, or just rock one time up. Extend your legs all the way out. Raise your arms up. Seated forward fold. Exhale, round forward or flat back. Thank your body for choosing to move today and allowing yourself to move in a healthy, strong way. And then gently elongate the spine. Good. Exhale, finding a comfortable seat. Ideally, Sukhasana, which is your easy pose, shins crossed. Hands gather at heart center as your eyes become closed here. And let your heart really lift up, so long, long spine. Thank you for choosing to move together. Let's go ahead and take a moment to bow forward as we exhale. Namaste, and enjoy the rest of the day ahead.